Welcome back, peeps. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Band of Bros channel, where we're always taking a look at the newest tips and tricks and the newest news for Modern Warfare and Warzone mode. Today is an exciting day because the Season 6 just released for Warzone. Today we're going to be going over the Season 6 roadmap, like everything that has to do with it, the new guns. We're going to be taking a look at the 1.27 patch notes, so the Origin nerf, the C4 nerf, and everything that just came in and dropped in today with Season 6. You will know about that in this video. If you do enjoy this kind of content, please remember to like and subscribe and turn the notification bell on. It deeply helps me out a lot. And as well, once we get to 8,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a free copy of Call of Duty Cold War. And with that being said, let's jump right into this video. Before we do start off, I just want to mention that I stream every single day at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And since it is the Season 6 release date and everything like that, I just do want to mention that if we can get this video to 1,000 views and 50 likes, I will be giving away maybe 2 or 3 Season 6 passes in my live stream. So yeah, let's jump right into this puppy. So as you guys can see, we got the roadmap here in the background, just so you guys can check it out. And we're just going to be taking a quick look at it. So we've obviously got the Warzone map update, all right? In size, it wasn't that big of an update, right? They didn't really add that much to Warzone. The train stations aren't actually that big. So what they basically added was the sort of train station that you can go and you can transport to the other side of the map. Now, I'm going to go into that a little bit further, all right? So just stick with me if you want to hear about the top 10 tricks I got for you for the subway station. Just please bear with me. Now, we've also got the new limited time Warzone mode, Armored Royale, which I will be putting gameplay in a bit as well, and that mode is insanely crazy. I mean, you basically have a truck and you have to defend it, and you got a turret and you can buy upgrades with it. It's crazy. Next up, we got the 2 new operators, Farah and Nikolai. Next up, we got the 2 new weapons, the SPR-208, which is the new bolt-action sniper rifle, kind of like the M24 from PUBG, really similar. And again, we got the AS VAL, again, really similar to the PUBG. The AS VAL is a high rate shooting weapon with quite a bit of recoil, so definitely, and it does have a suppressor in it. You got a couple of new multiplayer maps, the Milestore Tank Factory, that is a new one. Next up, we got Broadcast, which is part of Warzone and originally from the original Modern Warfare 2 map, I believe. We got a new gunfight map station, a new ground war map, Verdansk Riverside, which seems to be sniper heaven here. We got new multiplayer mode, kill streak confirmed, which I'm not even sure how that's gonna work. If you kill somebody, you get a kill streak. I don't know. We got a new finishing move, the Vampire map, and something really interesting from October 20th, which is going to be real soon. Again, we still got quite a bit. Again, this is like the mid-season update. From October 20th till November the 3rd, we're going to have Haunting of Verdansk, new limited time modes, rewards, and more. Again, this does say Haunting of Verdansk, so this means the map. So, from what I've seen in the trailers and everything like that, it seems like they will be adding some sort of night mode. From what I saw, I don't think it's complete night mode. If you guys have played the multiplayer night mode side of it, where it's completely dark and you need to put your goggles on, from the gameplay that I saw, I don't think it's going to be like that. It's probably just going to be kind of like dusk, where you can still see, but you might have to use some thermal weapons to enhance your vision a little bit more. And what people are saying is maybe zombies are coming, and apparently what they said is, for example, if you die, so there's zombies, right? And if they kill you as a survivor, then you turn into a zombie and you gotta take the other people. If it is that would be the best game mode ever. I just love those sort of zombie games. I don't know about you guys, but let me know down below in the comments if you guys would think that would be sick. And then for the new weapon in the season, we got the butterfly knife. I do think they're going to be adding something else, because I don't think a butterfly knife for the mid-season is going to be something really unique, especially for the final season. As you guys can see it says and more. For week 2, we got hardpoint hills and kills, and again, just a couple other things that we don't really care about. Now let's jump into the patch notes. So, patch notes, there weren't that big as in that many patch notes, but we did get some really needed patch notes. So let's talk about the main patch notes. We got the C4 nerf. So what it does is there is a slight delay when performing a quick detonation. A beep will now play when quick detonation is triggered. Also reduce throw initial velocity by 30%. What does this mean? That when you threw the C4, you could double square it or double tap whatever button you had, and it would immediately explode, and that way you could get a car, a helicopter, a guy in a room, and it would be really, really easy to detonate that. So now there is going to be a little bit of a delay. Again, they don't say what a slight delay is, but we're going to have to take a look at that and jump into some gameplay and see how that one works out. As well, to reduce a throw initial velocity by 30% is really crucial. So that means it's going to take a little bit more time to get to where you send it to. And they also fixed an important issue where players could obtain unlimited stopping power rounds. I'm going to place all the patch notes in the description, like for example, if you want to read them all, but I'm just going to read the main ones. And then the next one, let's go into the weapons. So the most important one, the Origin 12 is getting nerfed. So they reduced very close damage in Warzone. This is something crucial. I never really complained about this gun if it had to do with the longer distances, you know, maybe like 5-10 meters. You still have to take a couple shots at them. The problem was those really reduced close damage. I mean, you had no chance if you had another gun. And I saw it one time with the common Origin picked up from the floor. If the guy shot you from really close and you had full health and 2 plates, it was down. I mean, that was one shot and you were down. And I mean, that is kind of retarded because the other guns don't do that. I mean, the other shotguns don't do that sort of stuff. So that's why I really thought it was kind of retarded, so I'm glad they reduced the damage. Now we're going to take a look, and I'm not sure how it's going to work. I'm probably going to do a video showing exactly how it affected now. Now let's jump into the other one, the shotguns. They also increased the damage of slug rounds. I guess people weren't using them that much, and they're like, you know, we want to jump into that. And as well, for the X-Arcade Chainsaw, which is the Fin LMG, they added the description of the gunsmith that the attachment does not allow for the weapon mounting. And as well, increased brightness on the TAC laser attachment. And then everything else, basically, they just fixed a couple things here and there. But again, if you want to read them, you can go down below. Now let's jump into the top 10 tips and tricks I got for you guys for the new subway station. Again, many of you maybe have seen it, but you don't know exactly what it does. We got here in the background, I'll keep on playing the map on Warzone, on the metro station. So the metro stations will not actually appear in the map, like they won't have a specific name or anything like that. But just to know, these were the stations that were already there before. If you guys had noticed, they got kind of like a green little roof, and then you can go inside of it. And at the bottom, there was only a couple chests, so they opened those up. So it's basically the same subway stations that were there before. Those are the ones that are in here right now. And now again, let me talk to you about the top 10 important tips with this one. So this is basically the fastest way to get around Verdansk. I mean, this is like a bullet train. I tried it yesterday. I jumped in and it was like, goddamn. I mean, it's like 1-2 seconds and you're already on the other side. And I'm just like, god damn. So it is really, really, really fast. This is also the one true safe area, so just to remember that the train will not move if there is fighting aboard the subway or between in the platform. So if you're kind of fighting in there, the train will not move. Something that I did notice as well is once you get onto the subway and it starts moving, your weapons will go down. So I guess in reality, you could basically go with an enemy, and if you don't shoot at each other, you can be in the same train. So I mean, I guess that's how it's going to be. So that's going to be something really interesting to try out. And as well, please do not jump in the tracks. Just please do not even do that. Because if you jump in there, you will die. As you guys, if you guys take a look at the tracks, they've got like some sort of lightning bolts to it. So do not jump on it because you will die. And leave no corner unchecked, because it's just like a lot of the interior spaces around Verdansk, there are plenty of gathering opportunities within each subway station. So definitely go ahead and check it out. You can get some good loot. And as well, if you guys know, there are 2 entrances to every single subway station in Verdansk. They've got an emergency ladder. So there's some escape ladders found at every metro station that can be used as an alternative to get in or to get out. So do be aware of this ladder. So if you guys are camping, you're like, we're going to camp this, just be aware they can get to you from a special escape ladder. And as well, this is going to be really, really good for detours and flank routes, obviously. One of the things you must know is you kind of have to have the map in your head. So, for example, if I'm at downtown, I need to, in my mind, I need to know where I'm going depending on what train, because there's 2 trains that go kind of like the other way. So you do need to keep in mind that, you know, just don't jump in a random plane because jump in a random train, because what if it takes you the other way and it takes you into the gas? Then you are basically done for the night. And again, it's also really good to jump in here and avoid bounties, or maybe if you got a most wanted or anything like that, it's very good to come in here and try to avoid some of those, or maybe complete them if you want to go kick some booty over there. And as well, just remember that with the fire escape, you can actually throw some things down in there, maybe a grenade, some snapshot grenades, or anything like that before you jump in there. And obviously, since this is close quarters, this is a heaven for a CQB, so for close combat battle play. Again, these is really small areas, so if you are in here, please do make sure you got your SMG and your gay ass origin. If you definitely want to jump in here, you will definitely see a lot of these guys. And at the end of the day, one of the most important things is, because of the potential impact for this fast travel system, maybe don't let your enemies use it for free, you know? So maybe if there's you could probably camp it out if you guys want. You could go and try and take some people out, maybe camp it up from the outside, on the inside. But just to remember, maybe place a couple traps that a lot of people will be using this. From the second I played, I didn't find that many people using it, so it wasn't like a stadium where everybody jumped towards it. The thing is, there is quite a few of them. So, but I mean, just to be aware that people can be using them and that you can get from one side to the other really fast. And that is basically it, ladies and gentlemen. That is basically it with the Season 6. I think I covered everything here. I am going to be grinding to get the new sniper and to get the best class setup for you guys as well for the AS VAL. So yeah, I got to jump on that. I hope you guys did enjoy this kind of content. If you did, please like and subscribe. And as well, tell me down below in the comments, what is your favorite thing so far in the new Season 6? Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let's see you all in the next one.